Welcome back. It's the Aloha Life podcast, and I'm Lindsay Pierce. So thanks for being here. Just wanted to start out today with a question. So we're going to talk all about spring cleaning today. And if you've been with us since the beginning of the year when we started our declutter challenge, it's time to kind of come back around and work on the spring cleaning side of things. But raise your hand or put a finger down if you love the feeling of a freshly spring cleaned home. So everything smells fresh, looks spotless, and just, that peace that it brings. So raise your hand. And now raise your hand if that feeling lasts maybe a few days, because we all know when you're living in it, that sometimes, the kids and the clutter and the mess just kind of creeps back in. All right, put your hands down because we've got both hands up at this point. But keeping your home clean maybe can be a year-round process. And then you don't feel like you have to put in a whole week's worth of focus to the spring clean. Like it doesn't have to just be spring when you do this. So instead, we're going to take this impossible 1 week focused task and maybe, since we're all balancing work, life, family, all the things, a million responsibilities, maybe we need to spread it out over the course of a year instead of just like 1 week at a time. And that way you can maintain it without spending all your free time or your spring break cleaning. I know as a busy mom working and all the things, my time is limited, and so is yours. And that's why I like to focus on maybe a quick, manageable cleaning, 15 minutes here and there, things that can fit into your everyday life. So we're going to break it down. We're going to take deep cleaning and how to maintain it to just keep the clean all year long and not just one big clean, because that's overwhelming. I don't know about you, but just thinking about cleaning for a whole week, I'm already overwhelmed and don't want to do it. So we're going to talk about sustainable cleaning practices, maybe some simple organization tips and tricks, because us as moms don't have a lot of hours and days to spare where we're just cleaning. So let's talk about that. Spring cleaning isn't about perfection. It's about kind of a reset. I know when I look outside, I saw some daffodils outside today and it made me happy seeing colors, seeing the changes that I know are coming to the weather, and just giving your brain that reset that we all look forward to every time the seasons change, but also making it easier to maintain. So you're going to do a deep clean, a space here and there, things like that. Get rid of the dust, the allergens, the things that build up over the winter time, and give your home that fresh start. We all love a fresh start, right? So let's think about, things that are not going to take all day long. Make maybe carpets, do a spot clean, vacuum it throughout the week. Windows and screens, after winter, our windows are just shot. There's the dogs, we haven't opened things up very much, and just letting light in again. Dusting the blinds. I know I have my blinds right here out the window. Do one room at a time, focus on one area. This is a process. It's not a one and done thing. And then cabinets, pantries, going through and getting rid of all that expired stuff, wiping down your shelves, basements, baseboards, walls, wiping things down, high traffic areas, the handprints that build up because everyone's been stuck inside all winter. We didn't have this problem in Hawaii, so it's all new to me. But you're not going to do your whole house. You're going to try to split things up into areas and tasks and just break it down. So instead of spending an entire weekend or a whole week deep cleaning, just pick one area at a time. Spend 15 to 30 minutes and then you're done. Like, don't overwhelm yourself. That way you can do this little bits at a time, and then it will maintain around the whole house longer. So maintaining cleanliness instead of just like the one big time of year, the spring clean, how about, small, consistent habits? Things that just take a few minutes a day. So do like a 10-minute reset. And we're going to talk about the weekend reset in a couple weeks. But you're going to pick a room and just do 10-minute quick tidy up. Is there an area or a spot that just needs your attention? Give it those 10 minutes. Declutter in real time as you walk by things. Have a recycling, a donation bin ready to go so that it's not going to be, interfering wherever you're at. Your laundry, we always say do the one load a day to help it from building up. But I was gone over the last weekend. I'm like, I came back to 27 loads of laundry and I had only missed 2 days. So just keeping up a little bit at a time will help you maintain your home. And then, wipe things down as you go, put things away as you go, put it away, don't set it down, put it away. And then picking a zone. So I know some of you may have heard of the Fly Lady, and she calls each area in her home a zone. So you're doing your living room, your bedrooms, your bathrooms, kind of in a grouping so that you can easily switch from one to the next. And then it keeps those piles from messes from piling up. So if you're doing, the living room, you're going to get back around to it the following month. It's just a consistent cycle that it will come around again. It's not going to be the end of the world if you can't do everything all at once. So yeah, just trying to be a little more conscious of your time and where your efforts are to help make these switches easier for you and, make sense for you. If you're into the eco-friendly and green stuff, you can also do like a multi-purpose spray, vinegar, water. We do the lemon essential oil. I enjoy my lavender essential smells. Ditching paper towels, using microfiber, washing those. Reusable mop pads, we wash those all together with the microfiber cloths. And just keeping things in your cleaning products simple so that you're not doing all the chemicals and things like that. But everyone has their own, interests on that. So we're not saying one is better than the other. But if you're into that, great. Like baking soda and vinegar, it's the best thing in my kids' sink. That is what I use to clean their sink out. I even keep it in their bathroom because that's where I use it the most. So you're going to simplify, maybe your products that you're using, saving your money, saving your time, reducing your toxins. That could be one area that you want to do better at. And then when you're getting to organizing, because cleaning your home isn't just cleaning, it's getting rid of the clutter, making things easier to find. Organization is just helping maintain that tidy space and just making it effortless. So everything has a place, and you want to make sure it gets into that place. So let's talk about decluttering and organizing a little bit. One drawer at a time. I've said this from the beginning. Sometimes one day and once in a while, you're just going to have time for a shelf or a drawer, and that's fine. You're making progress. Using bins and baskets, organizing things just by like items together. So my son the other day came up and said, "Where are the old iPad minis?" And we keep them because they still work, but it's just not their preferred devices anymore. So he knew I have my technology bin and where to go find them, and he found it instantly. I didn't have to be there to help him find every little thing. Creating drop zones. So you have a space for your keys, your bags, your shoes, and they're always in the same place. So you're not going around looking for something every single day. Because that takes time. You're saving yourself time when you have specific places and think, where you want to put things. And so you're going to label them, you're going to make things easy for your other family members to find, and then you're going to declutter. Once in a while, just go through things, get rid of them. So the less you have, the less you have to clean. That was always my mom's motto. So we would go through things, get rid of them, and cleaning became simpler because there wasn't as much to work around or put away. So that's why I'm just trying to say, like, spring cleaning is not meant to be exhausting. You're going to break it up, make these smaller, manageable steps. You're going to do these quick habits, a little bit each day, so that you can enjoy a fresh home all year long without hours and hours of spent cleaning. Um, so one thing I know I need to learn, and a lot of us do, is that consistency beats perfection. I am always can't do it until I get it right. Like the whole reason I'm recording today, which is a Saturday, and I didn't record on my usual day, is I was in my head. I had to have things a certain way. I had to have my hair done. I had to have all this stuff figured out first before I could record. But I'm to the point now where I just have to sit down and do it versus thinking of all the things and excuses and reasons not to. So a little bit each day just helps, and it adds up into your home to make it feel fresh, calm, peaceful all year round. So in the comments, tell me, what is your biggest struggle when it comes to keeping your home clean? Um, and maybe you know someone who is struggling with their homes and keeping things simple and clean and organized. So you can share this with them as well. In the comments, I'm also going to have my seasonal cleaning checklist. So we're going to talk about, the time of year when you're going to do certain things. And then, as we've done since the beginning of the year, the declutter 30-day challenge, I also shared that. I think with the seasonal cleaning checklist, you just want to do what makes sense. Like, this is the time of year I feel like our garage has just built up, all the stuff just gets chucked in the garage. And so for me, a big project for spring is always cleaning out the garage. I love my garage clean, empty, ready to go for the year. But it just builds up. I don't know how. There's just too many people here. So everything just builds up. We've, changed out toilets, done all this stuff over the winter. It's all sitting there in the garage. I went through my old things, gotten rid of a bunch. My husband got rid of a bunch of his old winter coats that are broken, torn, stained, things like that. And they're all sitting in the garage right now. So I know that's one that's going to take more than 15-20 minutes, but it can be done as long as we, put a little bit of time and planning into it. And so, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And always, hear your comments and what works for you. Make sure you leave those down below. And if you have any questions, look for that cleaning checklist, because that's what we're going to be working throughout the year. And you'll be all set to go, keep rotating, and it will work out. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you next week.